can have it now because his friends outing him is way funnier. It's Tipster confessing he dreams about taking HRT. She deleted a Twitter account a couple of days ago, but I won't let her escape accountability for endangering queer people. She's a menace that everyone should be aware of. Obviously, I don't know what the truth is with this Maeve person, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some information that Kefuls have that is keeping this person kind of loyal. I may have been outed as a gay pan-queer. Dude, there's no way he said that, dude. Tipster's calling himself queer, bro. I'm pansexual. I bloody love a bit of gawk. About Tipster. Should we do some tip tents as well? Who wants some tip tents? Tip tent, tip tent, tip tent. Do you know what's so annoying about this? Is I was like, this happened as I was off and I literally couldn't stream my normal thing. So I was like, fuck. Nicholas, why did you do this to me? Why did you do this to me like this? Why did you do me dirty like this? Anyway. There's actually been a little funny thing with the Tipster stuff, okay? Because Nicholas, I believe, hadn't actually leaked anything. But then, for some reason, this Maeve person, and for those of you that don't know, Maeve is like a Kefuls acolyte, right? Maeve is like a big Kefuls supporter, big associate and stuff like that. But Maeve came forward and said this. Cherry is a danger to the queer community. She leaked DMs that outed Tipster as pansexual. What? So first of all, that isn't even true from what I understand, which we'll get to later. But secondly, just engaging with that, Tipster is pansexual. Since when? When the fuck did that happen? Tipster is pansexual as in, oh, I'm friends with trans people, so I'm pansexual now. Pansexual, yeah, I agree. You're either straight, gay, or bisexual. There's your options, okay? Pansexual is another nonsense identity that they've created. When the reality is you're either attracted to feminine-looking people, masculine-looking people, or both, okay? Like, I agree that there's, like, kind of rigid definitions of sexuality, and you know, it is more fluid than that, and some people will... Like, remember that guy that I talked about, right? Who went to meet a couple of gay guys to get double T, and the gay guy I used to work with told me about it, and he claimed he was straight, right? So he claims he's straight, and he's getting double-ended by some homos. Call that what you will, okay? But yeah, I really just think it's a stupid term that's used to kind of generate another identity with which to associate with, you know? So anyway, apparently, Tipster is pansexual, accordingly, okay? If you're okay taking a fat cock in your ass, you're either gay or closeted gay. What if you're... Okay, let's not get into the sexuality combo today, okay? Anyway, apparently, Tipster is pansexual, number one. And number two, allegedly, Cherry leaked DMs that prove this to Nicholas DeOrio, which, as you'll find out, isn't actually what happened, okay? Which ended up in the hands of right-wing freak Nicholas DeOrio. I don't think Nicholas is right-wing, but whatever. In this video... DeOrio confirms that Cherry is the leaker on stream and gloats about causing him harm. Nicholas is a little fucking... He's like a little... What's the right word for him? Like, he's very conniving. Do you know what I mean? He's a very conniving person. Because he has had these leaks, or a leak, I guess it actually is, for, you know, a little while now. And he's just been holding out because, well, he says he's lazy, but also he says that he like wanted Tipster to fucking suffer a bit, you know, which is quite funny. But I mean, to be honest with you, I do agree that him holding back the leak or the leaks is funny because now it's led to this, which is also funny. This Maeve person, because of a perception of what's been leaked to Nicholas, has now come out and gone, oh, by the way, Tipster's pansexual. Which I don't think was widely known. Anyway. Nicholas isn't very conniving, is he? He straight up says he doesn't... No. The point I'm making is, yeah, obviously he doesn't like Tipster, but he has got some information that he's been holding back because he recognises that it might make Tipster feel bad about, like, the sword of Damocles dangling over his head. That's what I'm talking about, okay? That's what I'm saying. The John Wick of comment. Guys, come on. Can we just chill out a little bit with this? It's funny. I like it. It's funny. But it is very conniving. So then Nicholas responded, just to be clear, I was unaware Tipster was pansexual. Good for him, and I wish him luck. So Nicholas didn't even know about this. He didn't even fucking know because that's not what was in the leaks. But now this person has said it, so he's come out and gone, I didn't actually know about that. That's not what the leak was about. It is, however, actually fucking hilarious that you've exposed your own friend like this and allowed me to single boost your fuck up for free. It's also really fucking disgusting that you're smearing Cherry like this when Tipster tweeted out publicly in January that it was pansexual and implied he wasn't straight a few weeks ago pretty plainly. How did Nicholas mix this, though? Miss this. Normally he's on top of all of his tweets. I stand with Palestine, I stand with Russia, I stand with China. If you disagree, you are pansexual. This is very true. I am very pansexual. I mean, this is obviously stupid, but I guess maybe it's a joke at the time with some truth in it. Okay. And the Nate T here says a bad word, a slur for the LGBTs. And Tipster responds with, yep, am I supposed to be ashamed of that? Just ignore the people calling you an F-slur, okay? I don't know why you would feel the need to respond to that with, yes, that is what I am, actually. It's clear this is just the degenerate freaks running cover and retaliating on Keffel's behalf. Yes! Nicholas is correct. This is exactly what is happening. Keffels is avoiding public scrutiny and public attention and is letting, the capos come forward. The Catboy Ranch capos come forward. And is allowing them to do the dirty work and the shitting on the people and the talking and stuff like that, you know? That is exactly what is going on here. And then a little message to me here. This is why we don't drop the bombs on day one. Look at all this new information they're willingly giving away. That is a fair point. I agree. I concur. I concur. I just wanted the content. I'm very selfish. I just want to be able to cover it because it's funny content. But yeah, certainly a very funny series of events because this Maeve person is obviously not sure what is in these leaks. They've come forward and claimed and said the Tipster's pansexual and revealed it themselves. Anyway, who's Cherry? Cherry is like a Lefty editor, used to work for Xanderhall, used to work for Keffels, but has kind of turned on Keffels and has released a bunch of damaging leaks to Nicholas because they feel bad about what they're up to. Oh yeah, Maeve is a moron. I'm pretty sure they've gone private as well. What is her name? At Space and Guns. At Space and Guns. Yeah, they're private. Yeah. Uh-oh. Not looking good. And I guess this is a Catboy thing or something, right? Very cringe. Tibby being pansexual is a cope for his absolute state. Bro's ready to take whatever he can get, like junk food and booze. What I don't understand is, like, if you're young and single, right, and you want to just fucking feast on anything you can get your hands on, pussy, gawk, you know, sheenus, poona, right? You might want to come out and say that. So it's like, you know, the doors are open. Come on, come on, come on. I don't care what you got down there. I'll fuck you anyway. Okay? But when you're married, why would you reveal this about yourself? Because it's like, oh, well, in this case, revealed by someone else, I guess. But why would you even talk about this or mention this? Why would you even fucking mention the fact that you're pansexual? It's like, I'm married. That's what I am. Surely you would say that. ChudLogic, Gokops. No, not Gokops. We don't want Gokops here. Anyway. So there we go. There's the little bit of drama about this pansexual leak. But then this is quite... Did they think I'm just going to fire up a stream and say Tipster's pansexual and play this? This is
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. You should be embarrassed for what you just did. That does not belong in the National Hockey League.
Ultimate Tipster review. It is very loud. I had to turn it down. Okay, anyway, that raises a question, doesn't it? That raises a very important question. The question being, what was the leak exactly? What was this little leak that people were talking about? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Where is it? No, I didn't save it properly. No, I've messed it up. The whole segment is ruined. I've totally fucked it up, guys. From my incompetence, my sheer incompetence. No, it's never been more over. Okay, don't worry, I've got it here. So this is the leak. Obviously, I alluded to this. So some of you may be able to put the pieces together now. But this is what was leaked. So just to add insult to injury, this was the screenshot I was teasing on the stream. You can have it now because his friends outing him is way funnier. It's Tipster confessing he dreams about taking HRT. Dude. What the fuck? That's fucking gold, man. Dreaming about taking HRT is nuts. I believe there's a couple of bets running on whether or not Tipster's going to actually start to transition. I reckon the odds of that just went up. Personally. I had the weirdest fucking dream last night. I dreamt that I started taking HRT. Whoa, what? Y'all are invading my dreams and trying to trans me. You're welcome. And no, I'm not kidding. That was a real dream that I had. That's one thing I will say about my anti-anxiety, anti-depression meds. I have the weirdest fucking dreams on that shit, lol. Whoa! What the fuck, man? Dude, what the fuck? That's, I mean, it's very clear at this point that Cherry is just like soliciting information and getting what you know, what's possible out of this guy. Because these responses, it's like when, you know, when you message a woman and the responses are like, you know, hee hee, tee hee, lol, no way, haha, and shit like that. Clearly not particularly interested in actually having a conversation.
How do I make money off depressed people?
Thank you for the $2. The T in LGBT stands for Tipster. True. Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, they don't really care, exactly. They're just trying to get as much information they can.
Welcome to Chud Nation.
I had a dream I was one of y'all. I finally understand your pain and struggle. I am forever your strongest ally.
Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Check your Prime subs, guys. Here's a question for you. Yeah, if you want to talk about social contagion, right? Let's say tomorrow, Tipster came out as trans, hypothetically. What would trans people around him be like?
Okay, that's wonderful.
Sorry.
But how do I make money?
What would they be like, do you think?
Reynold Hughes became a member. Reynold Hughes celebrates 3 months of membership.
Do you think they would be like, hold on a second, slow down, let's just see what's going on here. Have you spoke to someone about this? Da, da, da. Or would it be absolutely fucking endless validation and cheering on that you would see? It would obviously be the latter, wouldn't it?
What do you call the tipster if he removes his tip? Shushing
Good question.
Face, wheelchair symbol, shushing face, wheelchair symbol.
Welcome to the clan. Okay. Gashta. Oh my god, dude. No. So I think from what everything I've learned about Tipster from people like Nicholas is that Tipster is exactly the kind of guy that would transition in order to accrue social points with his new community, with the people that he's now friends with. 100% he would do that, okay? He would fucking trans in a heartbeat if he thought he could get a couple of extra fucking brownie points with his trans friends. Her trans friends, sorry. Tipster will be cockless within a year. Oh my god, dude. Anyway, there's a little bit more on this. So yeah, Nicholas then went after this Maeve person a bit more. So Maeve said, Cherry leaked her DMs with Keffals.
Okay, that's
not
wonderful. But how do I make
Thanks for
money
the Prime
off
sub.
depressed people?
Cherry leaked her DMs with Keffals, not out of genuine concern for Keffals' GoFundMe, but to get closer to the commentary community. From what I understand, I don't think that Cherry is trying to get in close with the commentary community. I think Cherry recognises that there's a big chasm of like opinions and differences and perspectives and stuff. From what I understand, I just think that Cherry was genuinely bothered by some of the stuff that she was seeing and felt that, you know, she had to fucking, you know, come out and speak on it because it was so egregious what was going on. Klitster. That's my kind of interpretation of it anyway. I don't think that Cherry is like thinking they're going to become like a darling of the commentary community. I think it's just, this is pretty fucked up. What do I do with this? Who can I get this to? Oh, maybe some drama guys or commentary guys would speak about this. And obviously Nicholas was chosen because he's so trustworthy and would never leak anything. The Tipster leaks confirm that if anyone crosses her, she'll throw them to the dogs. I cannot share details for legal reasons. All I will say, I have my issues with Clara, and even if the bridge burned and I hated her, the GoFundMe stuff is something I'll never go after her for, because I feel confident it is one of the main things she will be vindicated on. Won't say why, but I have info that makes me confident the people who are after her will be the ones to have egg on their faces. See, what this reads as is this is what, 22nd of November, 2023. I wonder if, yeah, I don't know. I think this is being used to trying to say, oh no, Cherry doesn't really care about the GoFundMe stuff. But this is like, well, it's December last year now. 6 months ago. Yeah, I think this reads more so as like maybe at that point, because Cherry was an idiot, didn't see the writing on the wall, but maybe they saw information or some sort of like evidence that proved that actually, no, that's not the case. And there is going to be stuff that's going to come out that's going to make Kevels look bad on the 100k. Who is this Cherry? I've said about... Cherry used to be fucking Xandal's editor, was an editor for Keffels, okay? So therefore had a lot of communication and contact within that fucking community. And has now flipped. I don't think Cherry was one of the goth mommers, no. Cherry's just like a trans editor for the lefties, you know? Obviously, I'm not talking about Cherry, no. Does that sound like I've just described Cherry to you? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Come on, use your brains. Switch your brains on, please. She deleted a Twitter account a couple of days ago, but I won't let her escape accountability for endangering queer people. She is a menace that everyone should be aware of. You're a degenerate freak who's desperately trying to sweep away your friend helping children buy drugs. Your friend scammed 100k and escaped all accountability, but what are the skeletons hiding in your closet?
Welcome to Chud Nation.
Who's this cherry person?
The funny thing about this is I don't even think that Nicholas would have even paid any attention to this Maeve individual. But seemingly out of nowhere, Maeve just started talking about what the perception was of what had been leaked to Nicholas. There was no reason for them to even talk about it or talk about Nicholas because nothing had come out yet. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of insane. Kind of insane that Maeve decided to introduce themselves to the drama that they weren't involved with off the back of trying to get ahead of something which Nicholas didn't even have any intention of talking about. But yeah, they privated, yeah. Why do people do this? They take a fight that they can't win and then they back down and like private their account, recognizing they're getting absolutely fucking destroyed. But yeah, I'm sure there's probably a history here that could be investigated of this person. One thing I've been thinking about, right? Here's one aspect I've thought of. I think that one of the reasons that people maybe aren't speaking out against Keffals is there some sort of bribe or some sort of money that's changed hands? Because I don't understand how someone can stand by someone for so long in the face of such overwhelming evidence. And I wonder if there's like a bribe or blackmail or they've been given some of the 100k. Because obviously, let's say that you got some money out of the 100k, you would never be able to speak out about it. Well, you could, but you'd look really bad because it would just be pointed out, you took some of the 100k, you fucker. Because remember, Keffals had said in that message that she'd given some money to some people. So she'd, helped friends out and stuff. Who are these friends that have been helped? They're the ones that, some of them at least, are probably remaining silent because they don't want to be exposed as having taken money out of this 100k. And obviously, I don't know what the truth is with this Maeve person, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some information that Keffals had that is keeping this person kind of loyal to the situation. Please don't tell me. I'm not going to explain Cherry again. I've explained it twice in this segment already, okay? I cannot possibly keep explaining who this person is. Used to edit for Xanderhall and Keffals. Woke trans person. Editor for Lefties. That's it. That's all you need to know, okay? Was very involved in Keffals' community and was friends with Keffals. And then flipped, I believe, when they realised all the bad stuff that fucking Keffals has been doing. It's Cherry, Cherry. Okay? Very simple. But yeah, I mean, that's it really. That's it for the Keffals stuff, the Tipster stuff. Although there were some Tipster responses, but I don't think there was anything meaningful there. It was just memes and jokes about it, you know? I think Tipster is so kind of involved and so in with the trans, lefty, LGBT people that I think he just is able to make jokes and be supported by that group now because he's blocked so many people. But yeah, there we go. So Tipster is on the precipice of becoming trans. Keffals' reputation is in the dirt. And Demon Mama has turned. The trans community is in chaos. There's internal chaos amongst the trans community that we're not going to be able to see. Oh, wait a second. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, I missed this. What is this? Oh, sorry, I should show you. So Neon Caffeine. I was given permission to post this, but the lore gets deeper. Apparently someone did have a screenshot about Tipster's sexuality, and Cherry told them not to post it. Keffel's orbiters are so far off the mark and scrambling to get ahead of Nick, it's insane. Lamafau, Nick scares them. What is this? Oh my god, Tipster is gay. Okay. Oh my god. What is this? More gold. Sorry, I missed this part. I don't know if I've ever told you, but I trust you enough to tell you. I am pansexual, but I'm not out. Only people I trust. Yep, that's cool, lol. What the fuck is wrong with him? Like, does he know how inappropriate it is to do that? Can you grab me screenshots of replies to those tweets? Oh yeah, sure. Okay. I don't know if I want to leak this, but it would add to the Tipster Chaser memes. And Cherry responds on the 15th of May, so recently as well.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
Who's
Puddle
Cherry?
Sucker, thanks for the $5. Don't leak that. I don't want Tipster to be outed. So on the 15th of May, they were saying, I don't want Tipster to be outed. Thank you for the Prime sub. Which adds further to this insane idea that this person has just outed Tipster when Cherry was trying to avoid that. That wouldn't be cool and would be across the line. Yeah, that's true. Is it really a big deal though? Like, most people are bisexual anyway. There's a lot of bigots who keep tabs on him and they'd have a field day. I say this just as someone who's been outed against my will when I really wasn't ready for it. So Cherry was like even more innocent than we expected. That's crazy. Dude, Tipster is getting absolutely fucking eviscerated. How do you think he feels about the fact that he left the commentary community because of how toxic it is? And then, lo and behold, here is a bunch of crazy shit that's happening and swirling around him because of it. Okay, we'll show this as a kind of a little preview for later as well. To round this segment off. I may have been outed as a gay pan queer. Dude, there's no way he fucking said that, dude. I may have been outed as a gay pan queer. No way did he say that. Dude. Gay pan queer. Tipster's calling himself queer, bro. But at least I didn't get pissed drunk or jerk off on a live stream like Nitricator. Glass half full, folks. God, the bar is really very low for Tipster, isn't it? The bar is, don't get drunk and jerk off on stream. Or pretend to jerk off. I don't know, I've not looked at it yet. We're going to review it later. As long as you're not doing that, you're golden. You can get outed as a gay pan queer against your wishes. But as long as you're not jerking off drunkenly on stream, you're laughing. What does his wife think about this? I don't know. I don't know what his... who knows? Who knows what his wife thinks? I was saying earlier, why would you say this when you're married? Like, if you're known for being a gay or bisexual, and then you get married, then it's known already. But if you're married and it's not known that you're that, why would you even talk about it? Because you're in a marriage, and presumably that's what you want to stick to, right? Because you're married. But yeah. I don't know what the situation is with his fucking wife. So, yeah. We'll have to guess. Fill in the gaps. Fill in the gaps, guys. Fill in the gaps. Anyway, guys, that's it, I think. That's all the Keffels and Tipster updates I've got for you. Okay, there's one more. Oh my god, dude. I'm literally scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Oh, Maeve, you got caught looking like an idiot about Tipster and Cherry. Now you're just coping, liking tweets, and going private after going private like a coward. This is too funny. Outing someone to get in with the likes of Nicholas DeOrio. I don't know how lonely you got to be to abandon your principles to get in with these types. Real sick shit. The community is corrosive to everything it touches. Uh-oh! Well, turns out Cherry wasn't trying to do that and even spoke out against it just a few days before. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. How embarrassing for these freak retards trying to defend Kevils. I block someone because they seem insane. I unblock them because a long time has passed and people generally seem to like them. They turn out to be worse than I ever imagined. It just keeps happening. Also, Tipster was out in the public Keffels Discord. Okay. I know you're gay for a woman like Joe Cat, but I'm pan. Oh my god, it is so transparent what's happening here, you know? Just saying that you're a fucking sexuality. Like, say you're a sexuality because you're genuinely that sexuality. Not to get in with the fucking new crowd that you're trying to be friends with. I'm pansexual. I bloody love a bit of gawk. Maeve is Keffel's moderator and ran a Catboy Rant support group. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, sure. Anyway, there we go. That is it. That's it. That's all there is. That's all the fight. Listen, I've scraped as much Tipster, Tip Tent, and Kevils stuff as I can, all right? We've got other stuff to look at. We've got other trans issues to attend to. But before I do need to take a very quick break. And then when I come back, we'll be covering Sophie from Mars. Yo! I need to fill you in, though, if you don't know. Very funny. Very funny stuff. Sophie from Mars has reappeared. Okay, right. Let me just do this. Now, we're going to stick on the trans stuff for now, and then maybe we'll do Rekai Law after that.